come over here. And she was all secretive. And she tells me I'm on the stem cell patch. I'm like, what? Because I'm all about whatever's good for you, right? And so I go, tell me more, tell me more. And she told me about it. She showed me it. And I instantly asked her, well, does the sun have to shine on it to make it light up? Because I knew nothing. About a week later, I'm texting her going, hey, what, send me that info. And I was like, on her. I instantly was a match to it and I didn't even know what it was. And so she, and to let you know, I'm 62 years old now. And at the time I was 60, because I hadn't turned 61 yet. I turned 61 in March, the following March. And I had bursitis in my hip for the last 2 years prior to that. I'd go into the grocery store fine. I'd walk out leaning on the cart every time. So I had like a 10-minute window before excruciating toothache pain came in on my right hip. And it went into my right knee. And it was hurting my other hip. And so that was really the only thing that I had not going for me. Plus, I always tell people I was morphing into my great Aunt Zelma because I was turning old. And so I was fighting that. And so she finally puts me in touch with Charlene. And I literally signed me and my husband up at the same night, get the patches. And I didn't really, Charlene is often, I don't know what part of the world she was in, but I didn't call anyone to see what to do. I tried to read the pamphlets and I figured it out. So I ended up putting the X39 near my big toe. I don't know why I did that. And I put the E on behind my neck and I wore that for 3 days. And in 3 days, my hip pain went away. And I know that because I went to the grocery store and I walked out and I was like, because I forgot about the patches. You forget about them, you just put them on because you can't really feel anything at first. And the pain went away. So I was like, oh, well, sometimes it went away. So I was just waiting for it to come back. 11 days on the patches, which is what got me. It's what really got me. I'm sitting on the couch watching a movie for 2 hours. My legs are curled up underneath me. I'm hugging a pillow, leaning on the couch for 2 full hours. Okay, so anyone who is 60 or 55 and over, you don't sit in one position for 2 hours. And at the end of that movie, I popped up on one leg, didn't even think about it, just like I did when I was 30. I had not popped up on one leg. Usually I'd have to extend this leg and extend this leg, position myself, and then get up. There wasn't any of that. And that impressed me. That was something I hadn't felt for 15 years. Charlene and Dr. Stacy were coming into town a couple of days later, and I took my husband. I go, you're going with me. I need to know what this is. And we got there, and there was like 150 people, and half of the room had been patching for a year, and half of the room hadn't. And the ones that had been patching for a year were taking the microphone, and their testimonies blew me away. Type 2 diabetes under control, high blood pressure gone, neuropathy, within 10 days, neuropathy off of gabapentin. This one guy, he had a cul-de-sac bald head for like 40 years, and dark hair was actually growing in the top, and you could tell the difference of his old hair and the new growth. And I witnessed that. I almost wanted to touch it, but it didn't. And so when we left there, I looked at my husband because he's a pessimist, right? He don't believe in anything. He wasn't even patching. He was just humoring me by going, and I'm like, well, what'd you think? He goes, I don't know what to say. He had no words. I went home immediately and signed us both up for Diamond. Because I was just on 2 patches. I didn't even realize there were more patches, and I wanted the full cocktail. So I've been on the full cocktail since that 2 weeks on the patches. I've been on the full cocktail. Since then, my husband's been full cocktail too. I am swimming 5 days a week, an hour a day, a mile a day, basically. It's a mile I swim. I have zero crepe, old lady crepey skin, almost zero cellulite. I literally have cut muscles in my arms. My legs look better than they did when I was in my 30s. I feel 30 with the wisdom of a 60-year-old. And I tell you, because when I was 30, I was a stressed out person trying to make it in this world. And now I feel, my body feels like it's 30, but like I said, I have the wisdom of a 62-year-old. My husband, when he was 8 years old, had basically his back tore off, and he had a skin graft when he was 8. And so he's had this, and he's a big guy, 6'4", 230 pounds. He has a pretty big back, and almost 70% of his back he looks like a burn victim. And I've got a before picture. That scar is healing, shrinking, and going away. It had a big, what do you call that scar tissue, that thick scar tissue? Charlene, help me.
Yeah, my mind just went blank since you're asking. Yeah, keloid.
Yeah. Hold on a second. My volume went down. Hold on. Oh my goodness. So one day, about, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, I hugged him, and I went up underneath the shirt to hug him, and I'm like, what? And I turned him around. I'm like, oh my gosh, completely, that big thick scar that encased that scar that's gone, and it's shrinking. So I told him we're going to be on TMZ when I'm when I'm done with him. So yeah, I have about, I'm going to say, what, Charlene, 86 to 100 people patching now. Some of my closest friends ghosted me. And, and some of them have come back, and, TikTok, because everyone, and I mean every soul on the planet, will eventually be patching, because I'm sorry, I keep losing you guys. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. So yeah, I just can't even tell you. And I thank Mary Edwards from the bottom of my heart. Every time I see her, I hug her. And, my real estate team, the girls, it runs itself, thank goodness, because I am on a mission to introduce everyone to it. So yeah, there's my story. It's not,
Well, you made it to the end, and I'm so proud of you. Please subscribe to my channel to learn more. Thanks so much.